Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're embarking on a really captivating journey. We're diving deep into the Yuyuan Garden in Shanghai. Beautiful place, serene, but also packed with history.
Absolutely, and we've looked at quite a few sources here. It's much more than just, pretty scenery.
Right.
It really embodies the sense of tranquility, centuries of artistry. So our mission today is to kind of unpack those layers for you. The history, the design, what makes it tick.
Okay, so let's start right there. To really get the feel of Yuyuan today, where did it begin? What's the origin story?
Well, at its heart, Yuyuan is this renowned classical Chinese garden. It's right there in Shanghai's Huangpu district, which is pretty bustling.
A real escape, though.
Exactly, a tranquil escape. It was first conceived way back in 1559 during the Ming Dynasty.
Ming Dynasty, okay.
By an official, Pan Yunguan. The idea was a peaceful retreat for his father. Even the name Yuyuan means something like Garden of Peace and Comfort.
Garden of Happiness, I think I saw too.
Yes, that too. And it wasn't quick. Construction took, believe it or not, 18 years, finally wrapped up in 1577.
18 years, wow. But his journey wasn't always peaceful, was it? Like Shanghai itself, this garden's seen some things.
It certainly has, yeah. After the Ming Dynasty fell, it went through some rough patches, decline, damage, big ones, the Opium War, the Taiping Rebellion. These periods really hit the garden hard, but thankfully its cultural value was recognized. Significant restoration started in 1956.
Okay, so post-revelation.
Right, and it reopened to the public in 1961. So that legacy, it was preserved, which is fantastic.
So resilience is part of its story, but it's also famous for its design, its ingenuity. What makes it special architecturally?
It's really a masterclass in traditional Jianyan-style landscaping.
Correct.
And that's not just about, sticking some rocks and plants together.
Yeah.
It's a whole philosophy, creating these miniature, kind of idealized universes. Yuyuan does this brilliantly. It feels like you're walking through a painting.
A walk-through painting, I like that.
Yeah. Every rock, every turn in the path, it's all intentional. Meant to evoke a feeling, tell a bit of a story. It's divided into 6 main scenic areas, each with its own vibe. Halls, ponds, rockeries.
Okay, you mentioned rockeries. The Grand Rockery, that name pops up a lot. What's the story there?
Ah, the Grand Rockery. You find that near Sun Sui Hall. And it's not just a pile of stones, it's an incredible piece of ancient landscape work, even incorporating feng shui.
Feng shui, interesting.
Yeah, it's 14 meters high, made of this special Hongxi stone, yellow stone, prized for its texture and how it catches light.
Okay.
It's designed to mimic mountains, cliffs, caves. Creates this sense of grandeur, like a mini sacred mountain range right in the city.
Amazing.
And a quick historical aside, Dianxun Hall, another spot in the garden, it was actually used as a base by the Small Sword Society during an uprising in the 1850s.
Wow, so real history happened right inside the walls.
Absolutely.
Now, one feature that sounds almost magical is the exquisite jade rock. What makes it so unique?
Oh, the exquisite jade rock. It really is something else. It's this huge, porous boulder, about 3.3 meters tall, weighs 5 tons, and it's from Taihu Lake.
Okay.
But here's the astonishing part. If you put a lit joss stick, an incense stick at the bottom, smoke comes out of all 72 holes on the rock.
All of them, seriously.
All 72. Or pour water on top and water flows out of every single hole. It's just this perfect example of playful ingenuity, that deep understanding of nature they have.
That's incredible. Creates a real moment for visitors, I bet. And there's a famous bridge too, right? Something about luck.
That's the 9-turn bridge. It's a zigzag bridge, crosses over a pond, and leads you to the Huxinting Tea House, that iconic tea house on the water.
9 turns.
Exactly. And 9 is a very auspicious number in Chinese culture, so the belief is walking across it brings good luck.
Nice little tradition.
Definitely. And also, keep an eye out for the dragon walls. These winding walls divide the different sections of the garden. Very distinctive, functional, but also really charming.
It's also fascinating, I read, how the design doesn't just stop at the walls. It pulls in outside views.
Yes. That's borrowed scenery jijing. It's a core technique, not just a trick.
Okay.
It cleverly incorporates views outside the garden, maybe a distant pagoda, or even just the sky framed in a certain way into the garden's own composition.
So it makes it feel bigger.
Exactly. Creates this illusion of depth, of connection to the wider world, even within a relatively small space. Really smart.
So if someone listening wants to experience this themselves, what's the practical info? Where do you go?
Okay, practicalities. It's located at number 137 Anren Street, Huangpu District, Shanghai. pretty central.
And opening times.
Generally, it's open from 8:45 a.m. to 5:00 p.m., but do check ahead, as it's typically closed on Mondays.
Good tip. Any best time to visit
Yeah.
to really soak it in.
Well, early spring is lovely with the blossoms. Autumn's also great, pleasant weather, nice foliage.
Avoid the crowds.
Definitely try for a weekday morning if you can. It gets popular. Getting there is easy, though. Shanghai Metro, line 10 or 14, get off at Yuyuan Garden Station. Simple enough. And it's not just the garden there, right? There's more around it.
Exactly. It's integrated with the Yuyuan Tourist Mart, used to be called the Yuyuan Bazaar. Lots of shops, souvenirs, great place for snacks.
Local flavor.
Totally. And the City God Temple is right next door, another important historical site. You'll want maybe 1.5 to 2 hours for the garden itself, but you could easily spend more time exploring the whole area.
This deep dive really hammers home that Yuyuan Garden isn't just a place to visit. It's like living history, living art, a statement about finding peace.
It truly is a really captivating glimpse into classical Chinese garden philosophy, how they thought about nature, space, and tranquility.
So thinking about how Yuyuan was designed for peace, for comfort, even amidst the city's energy. What principles from its design, maybe that borrowed scenery idea or the careful framing of views, might you apply perhaps in small ways to cultivate a bit more calm or intention in your own environment?